Ripple XRP to $100. XRP right now is trading at around $1, but it can easily go to $100 in the next few years by 2030. Yes, everyone, if you hold any Ripple XRP, destroy the like button, share this video, and join us. Subscribe real quick, because I am Amen, your crypto AI man, here to help you with everything cryptocurrency, and especially XRP we speak about every single day. Yes, everyone, XRP is one of our largest holdings, our biggest cryptocurrencies on this channel, because I'm extremely bullish on XRP, and I believe XRP can easily go to $5, $10, and way more. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why I believe that XRP can almost 100x in price in the next few years by 2030. Because Brad Garlinghouse in this video right here spoke about how much percentage XRP can take from Swift. Yes, in XRP Apex Singapore last year in 2025, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, was asked what percentage of Swift can XRP replace. And in this clip, he basically says how XRP can take over 14% of Swift. Yes, 14% of Swift is how much XRP can take by 2030, according to the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. So if he is correct, what will the price of XRP be if it replaces 14% of Swift? Well, that's what I asked ChatGPT. And according to ChatGPT, one of the smartest AI models in the world, whether you like Sam Altman or not, ChatGPT is extremely intelligent. And according to ChatGPT, there is no single mathematically correct price if XRP handles 14% of Swift's volume. The answer depends on assumptions about how much liquidity is actually settled using XRP, and not just for messaging, how quickly XRP is being reused, the velocity of XRP moving, how much XRP is locked in liquidity pools, institutional demand and speculation, and also the circulating supply at the time. So, importantly, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse clarified that the goal is capturing liquidity and not replacing Swift's messaging network, and suggested the XRP ledger could handle roughly 14% of Swift's liquidity flows within the next 5 years. So, conservative estimates first, and then we'll take a look at moderate bull case estimates and aggressive bull case estimates. So conservatively, if XRP becomes a major bridge asset for 14% of Swift's liquidity while maintaining high velocity, then XRP can easily hit anywhere between $10 to $25. This assumes utility increases significantly, but speculation remains relatively restrained. I believe speculation will increase in the next few years, so let's take a look at a more bullish case, like this moderate to bullish case. If institutions hold large XRP reserves, ETFs continue attracting capital, and that's what I believe will happen, and liquidity providers lock up meaningful amounts of XRP, we can easily see a $25 to $75 per XRP. And this is the range many institutional style valuation models tend to arrive at when both utility and investment demands are considered. So most people will fall in this range right here. Most people will believe that XRP can hit between $25 to $75 per XRP by 2030 if XRP and when XRP replaces 14% of Swift. But let's take a look at some more bullish cases. So according to this aggressively bullish case, if XRP becomes a dominant bridge asset for a substantial portion of global cross-border settlements, tokenized real-world assets, CBDCs as well, and institutional finance simultaneously, which is possible also, a $75 to a $250 per XRP is more likely. This requires much more than simply processing 14% of Swift's volume. It assumes XRP becomes foundational financial infrastructure across multiple markets all over the world. So basically, this is saying that if XRP also is providing other massive use cases like for the DTCC, SWIFT, CBDCs, and banks and institutions financially all over the world, which is very likely in the next few years, then it's $75 to a $250 XRP is realistic. And now, according to ChatGPT, it says why some people predict $500 to $1,000 XRP. Well, those numbers usually assume one or more of the following. Well, number one, XRP will be used for much more than SWIFT, which I believe is the case. Transaction volume becomes much lower than expected. Transaction velocity becomes much lower than expected. Most XRPs removed from circulation, which also is a possibility. Massive speculative demand pushes price far above its utility value. That basically means like FOMO traders jump into XRP because they see it pumping and they'll pump it up even more. That's also possible as well. Like the retail investors jumping into XRP once they see a bunch of different use cases going live and the price of XRP pumping, the bunch of retail investors will also speculate in the price of XRP. So these things are likely as well. That's why, according to ChatGPT, XRP can hit between $500 to $1,000 in the next few years. Those assumptions are possible in theory, but are much more speculative and not implied by the 14% of SWIFT alone. This assumes other massive use cases going live. So, according to ChatGPT, what is its actual estimate? Well, ChatGPT believes that if Ripple actually achieves the stated goals of handling 14% of SWIFT's related liquidity, volume, and execution is successful, then I think a reasonable long-term valuation would be anywhere between $30 to $100 per XRP. So this is why I titled today's video XRP to $100, because this is a more realistic actual estimate according to ChatGPT at $30 to $100 per XRP. And that range assumes that large-scale bank adoption, significant institutional liquidity demand, continued ETF and treasury accumulation, and XRP will remain one of the primary bridge assets for tokenized finance. And all of these things can happen in the next few years. So a move beyond $100 likely requires XRP to capture value way beyond the SWIFT use case. It needs to be used for security settlements, stablecoin settlements, derivatives, CBDCs, and other global use cases in cross-border payments. So just keep that in mind, that there are so many other different use cases that will be going live on XRP in the next few years. It's not just XRP replacing SWIFT. Yes, that is a massive use case, but according to ChatGPT, there will be other use cases as well that will push XRP's price up much higher in the next few years. And imagine what will happen to the price of XRP with the Clarity Act being passed, with the wars in Iran and Israel being over, and with the next bull run. We're going to have at least 2 more bull runs between now and 2030. And also, we will see interest rate cuts, the money printer starting, according to Kevin Warsh. We will see a massive deflationary effect because of AI. And once we see deflation, then the Federal Reserve can print a bunch of money. So there are so many different catalysts, use cases, partnerships, applications that are going to happen in the next few months and years that can push XRP's price up much higher to anywhere between $30 to $100, according to ChatGPT. And I agree with him 100% that that's very realistic. Now, some people believe that XRP can reach $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 by 2030, and I will be just happy with $100 XRP. Yes, if XRP can actually hit $100 in the next few years, that would be life-changing for many of you watching. It can literally make you retire. It can make you change your life. You can literally do whatever you want with 100x on your money. So we don't need XRP to reach thousands of dollars or $100,000 like some people will predict. Just $100 XRP will be life-changing for many of you watching. So that's why I say that XRP, yes, can hit $100 in the next few years by 2030. And leave a comment down below. Do you agree with me? Do you think $100 price prediction for XRP is realistic? Why or why not? So leave your thoughts down below and join us, subscribe, share this video, whatever you need to do. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Until next time, Crypto AI Man out.